I am Prince Oluwatosin. Welcome you all to this wonderful show again. Stay tuned for this formal introduction.
Okay, I am Jahonze, to get a blue words. And I am originally from East local government of Edo State. I grew up in Lagos. I had my university education in Atabusali University, and I'm currently in Torino, Italy. And this is what I can say about myself now. Okay, my style of music is basically centered on my experiences in life and what we have going on in reality. This basically what my songs centered on. You get it? Well, I started music at a very early age. You know, all those times when we used to rag before I started being able to put words together, compose, and all that. And this is how I started music. You know, it's been a very long time coming. Like as from the age of 70, Dave, still up on it. What I can say is I have artistic, abilities, tendencies, creativity is in me. So being inspired is more of like, let me say it's more of like an understatement compared to, what I can say about myself being an artist. I'm an artist, and it's part of me. I don't really get inspired being an artist. Looking into the kind of things they do, entertainment, music, creativity. It's part of me. So I can say I'm really inspired being an artist. I'm an artist. And music is what I have love and passion for, and as time gets going, I realize that I'm able to inspire people. So in the course of that, anything that comes along with it, I do it. I do it. It's not like I don't do other things. You know what I'm saying? So so the plans for music is always, making sure the people they are inspired and they are able to get across to the messages. Oh, as a matter of fact, music has got a lot of challenges, you know what I'm saying? There's one thing to compose, there's one thing to record, and there's one thing to promote, there's one thing to get the right listeners, So the struggle is not really that easy, comparing back in the days to these recent times and what we still will be expecting in the future. Things are changing, so at the end of the day, there are different challenges, you know what I'm saying? But we try our best, and me as an artist, I just keep to what I can be able to do, and then what I can be able to bring to the table as an artist, I do it. Of course, there are times, yeah, I felt like giving up, you know what I'm saying? Because there are times when you work on a project and you do everything you have to release the song, and at the end of the day, it's more of like you doing, and there's no result, and it kind of make you start looking like a failure. So all these challenges we face it as an artist, and as a result of that, we now have to engage ourselves into other activities to make sure we're able to raise funds, especially when you are an independent artist with no record label backing. So you as an independent artist, if you have nobody financing your music, you have to find other ways to be able to finance it yourself, especially if it's something you love and if it is something you really want to keep doing. So all these challenges are what will make one want to give up in music. But I didn't really give up at the end of the day, and this is why I'm still here. So what I can really say is it's got a lot of challenges, it's got a lot of things that will make you want to give up, but one thing is for you to believe in yourself and keep the struggle, and then don't give up. Okay, in the year 2025, I released an album containing 10 tracks titled Reality Check. You know what I'm saying? The album is still up and it's still up for download, for streaming, for listening, you know what I'm saying? The audios are up and then we're still working to release the videos. So I want you to pay close attention to the album because the album relates a lot on reality things, and then the album also talks on personalities, and then the album also talks a lot. I want to get you inspired. So get into the album. It's titled Reality Check. It has it's got tracks like Immigrant, Black Crime, you know what I'm saying? You get on the album and then you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm a Nigerian, you know what I'm saying? And I'm currently in Italy as a migrant. And then, I graduated from Bambusali University in Edo State, and I have got diverse experiences. And then, for the fact that I'm here, my songs, is also, directed to all these directions. So if you take your time to listen to my album, you will be able to ascertain experiences, have awareness of exactly what I'm talking about. Because why I've got to share all these experiences in my music. If you listen to my Immigrant, if you listen to Black Crime, if you listen to Superstar, just take your time. You may not the titles may not be that really attractive to you, but if you take your time to listen to the music, to the lyrics, you will really understand what I'm talking about. So I'm projecting this album to you all to go listen to it and share it with others to have awareness of exactly what we have going on, because the album is titled Reality Check. It's titled Reality Check, and this is a particular reason I really want you all to listen to it. So wherever you are in the world, whether you're a fan of mine or you're not a fan of mine, just listen and then have an awareness of my music and exactly what I'm talking about. So this is the reason why I want you to go and listen to it. It's titled Reality Check by Jahonze. It's got some featurations on the album. So I want you to take your time and listen to it. Okay. Hey. Oh, music is what I have love and passion for. So depending on the state of mind that I am, depending on the experience that I have, depending on what I have going on around me, you know what I'm saying? I get inspired and I put it into music. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really that, deep in music whereby I can actually compose from what you may not think that I can actually compose from. Because I have my own ideology when it comes to music, and I have that particular message that I really want to pass. And I am a one people person. So at the end of the day, this is how I create my music. My music is created to inspire, to elevate, to motivate, and I love it that way. Okay, depending on the type and kind of song, you know what I'm saying. Some songs actually take a short time, and some songs take a long time, depending on how you want to. You know what I'm saying? Because if it is to be one song, maybe the duration may not take that long, but depending on the release time, it can be take long. So it really varies. Composing a song by an artist is not really that a difficult thing, because it's more of like something that is already part of them. And then me composing my music is not a big thing to me if I'm in the mood and the instrumental matches to my tone and attenuations. So it's easily for me to flow. So it doesn't really take that long. But if I'm to be putting it in a project, or if I'm to be arranging an album, I can now decide to say, okay, this song is going to take this long time for me to release the song. But if it is not in that mood, if it is the mood of me creating or making the music, I can talk about something that relates to what is going on. I can sing about love. I can probably just, depending on the state of mind I am.
We are still on this introduction, and I'm still your host, Prince Oluwatosin. Stay tuned and enjoy.
Okay. Oh, I think a lot of people don't really know that I am the guy that blew words. A lot of people don't even know that I am Jahonze. A lot of people don't even know that I have a record label called Ruson Record. It's registered, what I'm saying, under Nigeria copyright, under Nigeria registration, and then everything about my music has been established, but people don't really know about it. because all these things I have actually been doing, I've been doing it as an independent artist. So, where a label could be pushing another artist for 100 million, I may be pushing myself with 10 million. So I can't be able to start comparing myself to that big record label. So you see the differences now. But I can tell you that my music is equivalent to any international artist, is equivalent to any artist you know. My songs, my kind of, it's equivalent. So when you really take your time to listen to it, you will realize that this is the kind of person I am. Some people read me wrongly. Some people see my face and they misjudge me. Some people, a lot of things that people just misjudge me for, and at the end of the day, that is not really who I am. If you can really take your time to come close, have a conversation, talk senses, talk business, talk affiliation, collaboration, partnership, then we can be on the right track. But in a situation whereby misjudgment comes, and at the end of the day, we are not able to get down into proper business and into proper acknowledgement of what we are able to do, that's where the issue comes up. So I think that's where people really need what people really need to know about me. I'm this very straightforward person. I'm down to earth. I'm down to my business. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really like disturbance, and I don't really like people taking advantage of my meekness. Of course, I would love to collaborate with a lot of artists, especially when it comes to passing world class messages, so we can be able to make the world a better place. I really love to collaborate with a lot of artists, but I might not be mentioning names for the sake of what you should know. You know what I'm saying? So you don't start leaking your secret to other people. But if it comes out, everybody will definitely be aware. But what it is I want you to open your eyes and be aware of Jahonze, okay? And then follow me. And then if there's any collaboration, I will make you all to see today. Like I said earlier, I'll have reality check album is still up, and then as a result of that, I want you all to buy into the album, listen to the album, and then as other projects are coming up, I'll make you be in awareness. You know what I'm saying? Just follow my handles. On Instagram, Jahonze official. On my Facebook, you have Jahonze. On my TikTok, you have Jahonze. And then on my Twitter, you have at I am Jahonze. Then if you want to stream or watch my videos, you can go on my YouTube, Jahonze. So anywhere you see Jahonze or Rusan, you can connect with my music from there. You can get my music on Apple, you can get it on Spotify, you can get it on Audio Mac. Maybe you have your favorite listening platform, streaming platform. When you get on it, definitely you will find a way to see my music. You can even type my name on Google and you will see my music. To all my fans and supporters, I want to say a big thank you to you all. I want to tell you guys that I really love you all from the bottom of my heart. To all my female fans, to all my male fans, men, women, sponsors, supporters, what I'm saying, well wishes, as long as and as far as my music is concerned, I want to say a big thank you to you all. And I want you all to keep connecting to my music and don't give up and keep passing the positive messages. I have a lot of people taking my controversial post too personal. So I want to use this means to address it. That don't take any of my posts too personal. I don't talk to nobody. I make a general post. You know what I'm saying? So don't let your conscience, affect you because of my personal post. What I need you to do, what I need you to do is to take your time, listen to the messages, take the points that you need to take, and then let other people share the other parts and also get inspired through the music. So to my supporters and fans, I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and I love you all from the depth of my heart. And I also want to tell you guys to keep up with your good works. Don't give up in whatever you're doing. Stay strong, and then don't give up. One day, like if you listen to my song Superstar, know who you are. You better know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So when you know who you are, don't matter what you want to become, you can become it. So don't give up, keep supporting, keep showing the love, and don't forget, we are one people. Yes, make sure you stream Jahonze music, songs, and make sure you support Jahonze. Don't forget to follow me on my handles: Instagram, X, Facebook page, TikTok, all my social media handles. And you can keep streaming the music, and God bless you all, guys. Hope to see you again.
Now we've come to an end of this wonderful introduction. Don't forget to follow me, Prince Oluwatosin, in all platforms like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Snapchat. I am still your promoter and presenter. Goodbye.